Alright, here we are. Once again, as always, this game continues flashing lights. Let's just hop right into it. Where were we at this last time? Okay. Psych! I actually wanted to play some 0K today, so that's what we're let's see it. I don't know how long it'll take to actually open up the game, because once again, I'm on a complete potato. But I am trying to find games that can run on my complete potato here, my beautiful potato boy. I wanted to make a video on this game because I think this game is sick. Like, this game is so cool. Um, so I just want to show it off. Single player and co-op. I'm gonna do a skirmish. 1v1. I'll do beginner because this is a full-on like RTS game. And what I mean by that, what I mean by full-on RTS game, well, I'll show you. Um, Now, if you look at down here, there's advanced. In that case, there's a lot of um, maps, but these are the 4 maps that they recommend that you actually play. I don't know how to use boats very effectively, so I will not use a water map. I'll use maybe this map. Yeah, so advanced to start, more maps and game modes, clearly. Okay, so one of the initial complaints I have about this game is that there are not different factions, and I will show you why once we hop into the game. Because I feel like there should be different factions to this game, and maybe that's just me, little baby, because I'm a little baby man when it comes to uh, games like this, which are very, very complicated. I feel like they should be. I don't know. They should give you a direction somewhat. Um, as of right now, I don't feel like you're thrown in with any sort of direction, which is good and bad. I'm someone who does better with directions. When I played Age of Empire 4, my goal was to learn how to spam out two-handed swordsmen as fast as possible. Maybe even get the Zweihanders out too. Like, that was my goal, right? So I'm a very, like, I'm not trying to, like, do anything too crazy, right? Um, and this game, I feel like, does not support me in my ability to like spam out a single. Have like a very basic strategy. This game, I feel like, is full on strategy. Have no options. That is what you do. Is you strategize greatly. Okay. So
Command console activated.
okay. All right. So first thing that you can do in this game is you can select different commanders. I usually pick engineer because I have no idea what's going on. Oh, I will say very proudly, I am not good at this game. Okay. So, first thing we do is that. Second thing we do is. And then Q. Okay. So, all I'm doing is I'm getting my basics set up right now. And what I mean by that is I'm trying to build another constructor. Our commander can go around and build these things for our base, which is very good. And we need to get our economy up. Oh, this is a very small map. There's very little economy here. That's crazy, actually. Oh, our boy's up. Okay. So I'm using the hotkeys, but as you can see, there's like this is why I think there should be factions. Is there are all of these things, right? So when I go S, like go in insano mode here, it feels like. This. Okay, so sorry, I'm a little overwhelmed here. Okay, sorry. All right, so this game, I'm building a little army to start. This area is pretty good. Okay. So what I'm doing here is I'm building metal extractors, which metal extractors are great. If you look, you can zoom out quite a bit in this game. But if you look here, you can see that there's different types of terrains, there's elevations, all of that fun stuff, which is fantastic. But we have this army out here, and you can direct things in a line, which is very, very cool. Being able to direct things in a line, very, very great. And these guys are needed. The stuff they're doing. Imp, altering, bomber, burrows. Okay.
Warzone paused.
Hold on. This is. Okay. Sorry, that was very loud for me. Okay.
Warzone active.
All right. So, yes, as you can see, got that. Alright, so we can get parallel unit production up and going. Help get some guys up. Alright. So really all I'm doing right now is I'm trying to get boys up to cover our ground, to cover our turf, to make sure that they're not coming raiding us. Which there are still lots of gaps in what we're doing. Currently. But we're quickly closing those. And it's not so important that we know exactly where everything is all the time. Oh yeah, so all right, so from what I can tell, two that takes a long time to build. That takes a long. Okay. All right, for special, we're gonna come in here. That also helps you out with your scouting. So we have two different things that help us out with our scouting currently. Okay, this guy's still going. Oh, I didn't realize that's how this worked. Okay. So this is parallel. I see. I see. So that one goes there. And from this guy, we want Riot Bot. All right, so Riot Bots help kill all their little guys that'll come in and raid us for sure. Factory going. Okay, so this is what I mean by this is kind of insane. It kind of goes insane. Is that there are so many factories, there are so many, just literally everything. There's so much of everything that I'm like, man, I have no idea what the frick is going on here with half of this stuff. Let's see. Uh, all right, we're gonna build this next. I'm not sure what it does. It seems like it is an upgraded version of these. These are just a little bit of power. Need a lot of power apparently. That's unfortunate. All right. So what I'll probably be doing with this is I'll probably be trying to set up a perimeter because that seems to be the strat. Well, again, especially against the beginner AI, right? I let's be real. I am very very bad at this game. There's a lot to this game, and I am not the person that you want at the forefront of this. Let's go here. Okay. So I think this is what they do. They do Raider rovers, which are very, very effective at what they do, actually. So that seems like it'll be fun. Shooting. I thought I heard the shooting sounds. Okay. We'll station these guys along the road. Okay. Alright, so we it feels like we've effectively cut off well over half the map at this point, which means okay. Means that there's a lot of guys that we have. So as you can kind of tell, you can attack move as you would normally. Anything else? Okay, this is close to completion. Reactor disabled. No grid. Okay. Let's see, how much does this jump us up? Oh my gosh. Okay. Alright, so that's very good at what it's doing currently, which is distracting them as we send these guys in to attack over there. Okay. Boom diada. Send these guys in as well. Alright, so this is almost a complete sweep, I think, because I got going so early. Alright, so I'm taking out their turret first, hopefully. But I'm also just sending in a lot of guys. Okay. Yeah, I feel like I wasn't able to cover a whole lot in this game because I just kind of killed them. We got this up. But as you can see, if you look through here, there's a Strider hub. I don't know what a Strider hub is. That sounds insane to me. It takes 58 seconds to build, apparently. Like, good luck. There's a shipyard. There's water in this game. There's amphbot factories, whatever the heck those are. There's gunships. Like, there's so much in this game. And I feel like some of these should be like faction specific. Some of these are map specific, obviously. Like, obviously, um, obviously we don't have all this like, yeah. Stun value. Oh, we got some stun guys out. I didn't even realize we had some stunners. Um, Probably riot bots. But like, yeah, if we look at statistics, right? Okay, metal produced. Okay, I just outproduced their metal. Um, Metal used, I definitely out. All right, so I just outpaced them in overall economy from the get go. Is what happened. Base extraction, metal overdrive. What is metal overdrive? How did I get that? Who knows? I didn't get that at all. He got that. All right. Metal reclaimed. I haven't done any reclaiming, but I think that really only works if it's like if things get killed right next to you. Uh, Metal excess. So I had a lot of metal excess. Energy income. Once again, we built that up to 57. Ton of it. Uh, Total value. All right, so we clearly were way up there and ahead of them. Army value. They never got a good army value. All right, so but yeah, you see what I'm saying though, right? With all of these, like it's just a lot. It's just a lot, and that's my biggest issue with this, and one of honestly one of the biggest um, positives as well. One of the biggest positives is that there is so much here. See value lost. I lost a little bit. He lost a ton. Lost. I lost more units, but I spammed out a bunch of small ones. Damage dealt. I dealt out so much more. Okay. See. But yeah, it's just, man, I don't know. I don't know. That was a really fast map. It was like less than 10 minutes. But maybe that's all you need to see to get into this. I don't know. Maybe I'll like purposely go out of my way to learn a little bit more about this game, do something else with it. I just think it is super sick, right? Like I've said, I have a little bit of experience with some other RTS games. Disclaimer, I played StarCraft before. I was not good at it. I did not play well, but I played. I played Age of Empires 2 when I was a child by using the cheat codes. You know, Robin Hood, how do you turn this on? The whole 9 yards, right? If you know, you know. I later found that I liked that sort of game, and I've played some more of it, but on like a grander scale. This is a small scale. This is the most intense type of RTS that you can play, which is like that very tight economy game, similar to StarCraft. Like it feels very similar to what I view as StarCraft. I haven't played a ton of RTSs. I will admit, I have not. Um, but yeah, it's a very fun game. Very fun. But it is. I wanted to pop up. Probably maybe at the beginning of this video. But I looked at the Steam reviews for this game. This game is on Steam. The Steam reviews had some insane things to say. Uh, One of them was uh, these guys had like 200 to 1,000 hours in it, and they were saying, "Oh yeah, it was a bad game compared to these other RTS games." So to me, that's insane. If you don't like a game, you usually know within the first 5 hours of gameplay. If any game that I don't like, and some games that I do like, I just am never in the mood to play. I only have like 5 hours of gameplay. That'll probably be this game for me. I think this is a very cool game. I will probably never have more than 5 hours of gameplay unless I get into it with my cousin and we do a lot of co-op campaigns together. In that case, I'll probably get like uh like 60 hours maybe out of this. Like that's what I have in Age of Empires 4. I think is I have like 60 hours maybe, probably less than 60, but maybe 60 hours in it. Like that's a good worth for me for a game like this. Which this game is free, so there's that to it as well. But yeah, it's insane. I was thinking of looking at maybe Beyond All Reason next. So if you think that would be interesting to look at, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe, all that jazz. Thank you. Thank you. All right, so these I went back to look and see the reviews real quick, and I took out the names of the actual reviewers. You can unfortunately see the name, but yeah, this is insane to me. Look, he had reviewed it at 600 hours, and the other person reviewed it at 250 hours, like crazy.